Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Thursday to everyone. Hope you're having a good week. It is nearly over. Junior, how's it going this Thursday? And there was a new beta update that dropped today, version 1.36.0.99. A whole bunch of bug fixes are in this, and I figured we really haven't featured this trailer, and this is the SES grain hauler that is out behind us, and right now we are sitting here in Lakeview. First run, of course, is a load of grain going up to the port of Seattle. How's it going today, Junior? And underneath the hood, we do have the Cummins N14, 600 horsepower, 18-speed transmission. And if you're wondering how I got my SES 389 to look like this, well, that is very simple. The 389 accessory mod from Pete379JP. The mod is pretty much functional. Not a whole lot has changed on this. So that is the reason why I'm using it. Javi, how's it going? Without any further waiting, let's climb into the cab, get the come apart fired up, and we're gonna cruise on down the road.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, and let's not look at fuel mileage because I am not going to be concerned about that today.
Turn right.
And with one thing with today's beta update, guys, if you are running the sound fixes mod from You Drive Safely, you are going to crash. There is some changes, specifically with the helicopter that is in game. So he's basically got to rename a couple of files and then it'll be good to go. Hey, War Machine, I'm doing awesome like a possum. Not a whole lot is new, just a lot of bug fixes in today's update if you are opted into the beta. And it also seems like with this grain trailer that we're hauling too, is that there's a lot more loads than there were previously for this. You can pretty much get a load just about in every city. Now, Klamath Falls, all that's down there is lumber really, so you can't get a load out of Klamath Falls, but your ports, your farms, even sell goods, even the rail depots, you can pretty much get a load out of anywhere. Hey Nathaniel, how's it going today? And today we are using the SES grain hauler. Pretty much got matching rims all the way around, chrome on everything, because I don't like steel, to be honest with you. Hey O'Shane, how is it going today? Great to see you. And I'm just gonna wonder, is the AI gonna be as bad as what it normally is? Yep, apparently they are. Just search 389 accessory in the Steam Workshop and you will find it. Yeah, so this is going to be one of those streams where we got the chicken lights glowing and the wheels are rolling. Because literally this truck is decked out with lights. Now that's one reason why I do like running this accessory mod is with that mod the back of cab lighting does work as long as you use the custom chassis or the MC chassis. Brian, how's it going today? Thanks for joining in on the early stream here for me. Well, actually, basically this is my normal time, but yeah, it is early for a lot of people.
straight.
over here and go north on 97 up to, then across 58 into, well, just outside of Eugene, hit Interstate 5 and run that up to Seattle.
Get ready to turn right.
Well, it looks like it's having us going to Bend first.
Turn right.
Yeah, I really didn't look at the map. There's so many different ways that you can go. Ted and Elvis, how's it going today?
Go straight.
Of course, chicken coop watch, we gotta pull in. Oh, how about that? It's a miracle. Crash and roll stunt team, get that thing moving. I better be careful. I've seen some of these AI just stop on a dime and then turn to go back to Crater Lake. Nope, he's not one of them. Yes, perfectly legal. We started the maneuver before the passing zone ended, so we are nice and safe. Let's see, are they keeping us on 97 going up to the Dales, or are we going on 58 to Eugene and then up the 5? Yep, looks like we're going to Eugene. you guys do say something in chat and you see it on your side, it's possible I am not seeing it on mine. I've been having a lot of problems with my Restream chat lately. If I don't answer you, go ahead and pop your question or comment into chat again, and hopefully it'll go through the second time. Question for everybody. Anybody want to win a free copy of Utah? I finally figured out I can run a giveaway right on the stream, right through a program called Streamlabs. No more of this Gleam.io and things like that. So give me your opinions. Do you want to see me give away a copy of Utah on the day one release? It's going to be very simple. Once Utah does drop, what I'm going to do is there's going to be what I need to do is actually add Streamlabs into a moderator on my channel, which is the easy part. And then there will be a certain command that you need to type in chat to be entered. And then it's all completely random for the giveaway. You just type the command, you should get a notification that you're entered. If a whole bunch of people do this at a time, you'll say a group of people have entered. If you want to double check, you can enter the command again. If you don't see anything, that means that your name is entered. And then it's pretty much going to be all automatic for the time that it opens. Well, I have to hop into chat and start it, but the entries will close on their own, and then all I need to do is go in and click pick winner, and then everybody is notified in chat. The only requirement that's going to be is that you need to be present during the stream so I can get some information from you.
Go straight.
Trust myself driving at night going around these turns. I can't keep the truck straight to begin with, so and if you see me popping in and out of my views and things like that, that's basically just to make sure that I am not going to be crashing. Wow, Mr. AI, did you really have to take a peek at the plane that crashed there?
Stay left.
Well, of course, Dave, I'm going to be a left lane outlaw. You don't need to tell me to stay left. Kind of spoil myself the other day. Well, yesterday I did watch the SES stream, so I mean, they really didn't show a whole lot that we haven't seen already. It was basically the southern part of the state where they went through on pre-planned routes. So I mean, there was really no confirmation, with the exception of Moab, that is going to be in for a city. Well, and of course, Salt Lake City is going to be in, but beyond that, you're probably going to see St. George, Provo, Salt Lake City. Your big ones are pretty much, you can guarantee, are going to be in. Hey, Stoner, how's it going today? I appreciate it. Also going to be very curious. So they're going to be connecting Interstate 15 with Las Vegas. And are they going to add in like Mesquite as a scenic town, or what's going to be going on with like that 20-25 mile an hour stretch? 20-25 mile? Yeah, 20-25 mile stretch of Interstate 15 through Arizona. And I can imagine there's some nice scenery in there to where you pretty much got rock formations on each side of the interstate, so that's very curious of how they're going to do it. There was one other place in game, I think it's along US 191, that they showed off yesterday. They actually made that on a 1-to-1 scale. It's the only way they can get it to look right. Gary, Stefan, how's it going today? I won't play a game like this on a laptop. I know a lot of people do, and it's alright if you have a quote-unquote gaming laptop that has a dedicated video card, but say you're going to be using like a cheap HP or a Lenovo or something like that, you're probably going to regret trying to play the game on that. We are on our way to Seattle. I was also discussing when Utah releases, I did figure out how I can run a giveaway right on the stream without having to use a contest site or something like that. So that's the good thing. Utah is not out as of yet. Hopefully, I'm thinking November 5th, but it could be any time in November. Edwin,
Stay
how is it
left.
going today? Oh, I got a hell of a screenshot earlier today when I was running around in John Ruta's 389 out in Gallup. Probably one of the best sunsets that I have ever seen in the game. Now, granted, remember, since I am on 136, I am not running any graphics mods. I am not running any reshade. What you guys are seeing is what the game should look like on your
Stay
monitors once 136 is fully released.
Stay left.
And just in case this bridge up here decides to raise, let's jump in the right-hand lane. Really, to be honest with you, Omar, once 136 drops, I don't think you're really gonna have a need for them. The one that a lot of people do tend to use is Firkin's 64's Realistic Graphics mod. That can be downloaded on the Steam Workshop. I mean, I never really ran it a whole lot. I just basically used reshade, but in 136, I don't even need reshade. did see during the Utah stream yesterday is mileage mileage markers, like 130 miles to go to Salt Lake City and things like that. And I hope those get added to all the states, because, I mean, those are very useful if you're not going to be using the GPS. Hey, Travis, what's up today? Hey, Gary, did you get your trainer assigned yet?
Stay left.
Roger that on the negative.
Stay left.
And just a reminder, guys, if you are running the Sound Fixes mod from You Drive Safely and you are opted into the 136 beta, the update today breaks that mod until he can fix it. The helicopter sounds, well, the sounds are in there. It's just the way that the helicopter is named has changed. So as long as you leave that Sound Fixes mod in, you are going to crash.
Stay left.
Oh, great, another chicken coop, and we're probably gonna have to stop at this one. Good guess there, Coda.
Rerouting.
I'm also very curious if we're going to see anything other than the bulldozer in oversized load traffic. That's the only thing I've ever seen so far. Yeah, that's right, car. You don't run into the side of me and because you're supposed to yield, you... Yeah, moron button pushed. I've got that trucker mentality that truckers always have the right of way. Even when we don't, we've got the right of way.
Stay right. straight. Go straight. Stay right.
All right, nice and easy park job for this one. Alright, I'm just going to be grabbing a load out of here, and that pretty much goes back down the exact same way, but let's go ahead and take some, even though it's not grain, we would have to go all the way to Tucumcari for grain. Let's do some pelleted animal food to Cascadian Farms in the Dales.
Let's do this.
The front gate, but that's kind of cheating. Let's go out the way that we're supposed to. trip down 5 to Vancouver, and then we'll be cutting across that way. Whoops. Coda, you really should not do that. Okay, Moron Award for the streamer today. My bad, because really I am not, should have went the other way, but I am not waiting for Mr. Doubles to see for 10 miles before he pulls out.
Stay left.
That's pretty much the only time that I will say something is, well, I'm not going to say it's only my fault, but yeah, that one was, but really they got to get rid of the European traffic model for this game.
Stay left. Stay left.
When is this load due? Tuesday night through Wednesday morning. Yeah, we'll definitely have enough. We got 2 hours of drive time left before we gotta go ahead and sleep. We'll find some place to stop though.
Stay left.
We're pretty much gonna get hopefully the majority of the way so we don't have to drive a whole lot. Off to the Loves, but I want to probably going to stop somewhere on the other side of Vancouver. like my chat is not working again. If I am not responding to you guys, once again, just throw another message into chat and see if it will go through. It's either gonna be that, or I may need to pop out my chat on my YouTube page. That's where most of my viewers are at anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Give me 1 second here, guys. I really don't feel like waiting for messages to come through. Let's just get it fixed right away. Waiting for messages to come through. Let's just get it fixed right away. Alright, there we go. Now I can see chat again. Alright, yeah, raining no Jake or Cruz for me today, Gary. Martin, how is it going?
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Yeah, I've got to find another program besides Restream for chat that's actually gonna work.
Stay left. Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right. Stay right.
Or maybe it's YouTube chat that's completely screwing up, because I still don't see anything going on in chat. trying to monitor chat. I mean, nothing works anymore, it seems like.
Stay right.
Well, I'm sure there's other viewers. You might be the only one chatting.
Stay left.
Yeah, let's jump off here and go to the truck stop and get ourselves some sleep.
Rerouting.
Yeah, I am not cutting through the pumps. We're just gonna go right here. Hey, Flyman, how's it going? No new news on any of the trucks. Okay, apparently, did I miss something here? Maybe I pulled too far forward? Nope, I guess this one doesn't have a trigger on it. Let's try one of these behind us. Well, hopefully not hitting another truck. There we go. Now we're going to be sure we're not going to hit them. No trigger on this one either. Okay, that's weird. Alright, we're gonna drive around until we find one. And I don't care how it looks. Someone else had this problem too, to where they were pulling into truck stops and they couldn't get anything to trigger. And here we are trying to find their... well, I thought that was it. Apparently not. They don't. Basically, that is a mod that I am running, and that is unrealistic.
we go. Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Yep, no trigger there. Alright, apparently none of the triggers in this truck stop are working. Alright, seems like we got ourselves a dilemma. Alright, since that's not triggering, we're going ahead and turning that off. Oh, I'm just trying to find a trigger spot to sleep here in this truck stop, but apparently none of them are working.
Time to hit the road.
Now, people have reported this, Dave, to where they ran into truck stops where this is happening, and it might be a mod issue. I don't think so, but it's definitely weird. I did go ahead and disable fatigue simulation because I'm not going to deal with that. Most of the time, I haven't not ran into that. That's the first time I did. It just only seems to be a sporadic issue depending on what truck stop. Rest areas are not an issue, and some other truck stops don't have any problems whatsoever. Yes, I can, Gary. And now with the Martin trailer with the lowboy, that is from the painted truck traffic mod that I'm running. So basically, instead of looking at the same 4 trucks in different variations, that adds in some real companies. And then the truck traffic pack that I'm running, if you see like a Coronado or a K100 cab over, things like that. That's what that mod has. If you're crashing when trying to load the game, Martin, if you're running the sound fixes mod, disable that mod. They did change the way the helicopter is named in the game in this update, and that's not updated yet for the sound fixes pack, so deactivate that mod until it's updated and you should be alright.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right. Turn right. Get ready to turn left.
Then you've got something else causing an issue.
Turn left.
And that's when you take a look at your game.log file. You can open it with Notepad and go to the end, and it'll give you an idea of what's causing the crash.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
And look at that suspension go. That looks awesome.
This is where it ends.
Okay, yeah, as much as I don't want to do a blindside, we're going to. that went a lot better than what I thought it was going to. Alright, nothing here. Okay, what else do we got out of the Dales? We'll probably have to go to ADM or BNSF. Where should we go? I'm not going back over there. Wow. Okay, these are quite long. I guess we're gonna go to Reading, although probably nothing out of Cascadian Farms there. Let's go a little bit more. Let's go all the way down to Fresno. Excuse me, Oxnard. Why the hell did I say Fresno? That's DirectX, Martin.
Okay, here we go. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Go straight. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. We are finished.
Whoops, my bad. Yeah, Coda needs to learn how to drive all over again. Hey Jace, how's it going today? You are welcome. Good thing I'm not running a driving school, because none of you guys would get a CDL. Oh, it's just Coda screw up day is what it is.
Time to hit the road.
Alright, let's see. Coda's truck driving school of what not to do. That's what today's stream is also. Different on my streams at least is, and you will not see any like super chat down there in chat. That is not there. I don't have any donation links. There's enough people on YouTube who ask for money. Let's be something different and not have any of those and do it for the community, and which is what I am doing.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh, that's scary. That's called Coda's School of Driving is what that is. Launching your game and doing the exact same stupid things that I do, which everybody does. I don't matter if you've been playing the game since launch day, everybody still does stupid stuff every now and then. Who are wondering with this grain trailer, there are two different types. We've got a belt, and then we've got the one that we're hauling two different lengths also, 40 and 50. The spread axle is the 50 footer. If you're going to run a 40, you've got a set of regular tandems.
ready to turn right.
Please, AI, go left. Do not go right.
Turn right.
Hey, look at that. He's going left. Oh yeah, I've been through Kansas before. Literally, that's a good majority of the state industry is, there's livestock, there's a whole bunch of grain, especially corn. And let's not forget soybeans too. Nebraska that has a ton of soybeans. They use that for the ethanol that they make. It's a lot of corn, soybean. Pretty much they can make that just about out of anything, really. Even French fry oil, you can make biodiesel.
Straight. Go straight. Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right. Go straight. Go straight.
guess those cars did not like being around me. Moron button pushed twice. And literally, there was absolutely no reason for that guy to slam on his brakes, and no reason for the red car to turn into me. Hey Nemanja, how's it going today? Wow, I am about ready to give up. Seriously? What graphics card is in it, Martin? I mean, granted, he could have turned on his turn signal, Gary, and I was so close that I didn't see it, so... And it's not always the AI fault, but literally, if they got rid of the stupid European traffic model and had it more Americanized, it wouldn't be so bad.
Go straight. Go straight.
If the graphics card is made within the last 10 years, you've got DX11. And it's possible the resolution that you're trying to run the graphics card may not support because your monitor doesn't support it. Like that right there. There was absolutely no reason to slow down for Crater Lake. It's like, really? Yes, I am on the 136 beta. If you don't remember, Martin, if you see your Cortana search down on the bottom, click the search, type Device Manager, and then when that comes up, you're going to go to Display Adapters, click the plus next to there, and that will tell you what video card that you have. Terry, I'm doing awesome like a possum. I'm just pushing the more on button for myself along for the AI. I mean, today the AI is not treating me well.
Go straight.
I think I'm running too many lights and they're just all being attracted to it.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Sorry to hear that, Terry. would do it. Didn't think that guy was going to stop. I know all about those, Terry. Been streaming about an hour 40 minutes so far. I made chicken strips and homemade macaroni salad. There aren't any lights on my wheel. What we're running today is a 389 accessory mod. Literally, so we've got the backup cab lights working, different air filters, let's see, different bumpers. We've got big stacks on the side of the cab. strips. Yeah, the turn signals, they're on the mirrors, actually. They're like lollipop lights on there. And on the bumper, yeah, those are just kind of marker lights there on the side of the bumper. They're not turn signals, although if I wanted to, I could have put turn signals on there. As they say, wheels are rolling and chicken lights are glowing. That's pretty much what this truck is. Oh yeah, that's one of the options for the trailer up in the upper corners. If you go with the standard lights, it's just the 3 along the bottom. But the exclusive lights that I'm running, that's what I call them, it does add the ones up onto the top of the wagon. And more lights there are, the better. That's my opinion. Kevin, I am more than likely when 136 drops, we are not going to be getting that truck with 136 on the initial release, nor are we going to get it with Utah more than likely. I'm thinking if we get it this year, it will be sometime December. If not, it's going to be pushed back to next year sometime. And I mean, without having any communication from SCS, it's really hard to say. They did drop a hell of a tease when they first enabled the 136 beta. They showed us international dealers, and really that's pretty much going to be for the Lone Star. But then they've also got Mac dealers in the game, there's a lot of trucks that are being worked on, some more further along than others. The first truck that we're probably going to see is going to be the Lone Star. After that, no idea.
Go straight.
Do not promote your channel while I am streaming. Have some respect for me, please. And I don't go to your channel and advertise mine. Don't do it on mine. Still, don't be promoting anything of yours in my chat, and just have a little bit of respect. That's all I ask. saw that. Hey, Envious, how's it going today? Long time no see. There's enough red on the outside of the truck. Now the only thing that's kind of missing is like the red map lights up there to shine onto the dashboard. How are you liking the detours in the 136 beta? Well, seeing that you really, that's about the only color that you can run to where you won't get in trouble is going to be amber and red. Basically, if trucks are parked, you may see them throw up like green or blue or even yellow or something like that, and you're not going to be able to run that stuff going down the road. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm doing something different. I'm not accepting donations. Don't even have super chat enabled. And there's enough streams out there that have all that stuff on there. I'm in this for the community, not for the money. This is the part of the game that they really need to fix. More so this merging is like European traffic. Literally, you're not going to see a guy stop on an on-ramp and wait for a mile of clear traffic before he pulls out. Granted, when they started working on ATS, they probably had very little idea of how things actually work here in the States. not to say that's a bad thing. They are adapting, which is all that we can ask them to do, and the game is getting better and better and better with each game update. And a lot of people are pissed who are running potato PCs or whatnot that DX9 support is dropping with 136. My view on that is any graphics card made within the last 10 years, even Windows 7, you can download a DX update and that computer will be DX11 compatible. I mean, stop running on a potato and obsolete hardware and you shouldn't have any issues then. Imagine if when they created ETS2, if they did that on DX11, I mean, people would not be complaining. But literally, it just turned 7 years old, and for literally 7 years, it was on DX9. I mean, come on, people, it's time to update. You can't play this game on obsolete hardware and expect SCS to keep old technology around. Oh, the stink when 136 first dropped was ridiculous on the forums. So many people were bitching and complaining. And even in the Steam discussions, it happened. I mean, literally, SCS is not going to hold up development because 1% of their player base is on an outdated computer. I mean, what if they did this years ago? Would you be complaining then? Probably not. But the good side though is even if you cannot run DX11, they are leaving the alternate render in of OpenGL. I mean, you'll still be able to play the game on 136, run OpenGL. If your computer won't run OpenGL, hey, opt out of ALP. Pretty much don't have the game update and stick to 135 until you can update your computer. I mean, Utah is going to be 136 is going to be DX11 only, and Road to the Black Sea is going to be DX11 only. Yeah, there was a huge beta update today that fixed a ton of bugs. that actually. And since I got an actual button box, I really don't know what I would do that for. The only thing I might do is if, say, I do have an old tablet or something laying around, I wouldn't mind throwing up, like, not even GPS, because I normally use the in-truck GPS. I'm not even sure what I would put on there. Maybe, like, damage and things like that. If I could figure out a way to use the sim dashboard and have like load information showing on the screen, that would be neat, but I would absolutely have no idea how to do that. And we just got ourselves a driving award for speeding.
Straight.
That I would want would be something like this. Even though right now I have fatigue simulation turned off, I was up in Oregon in the Dalles and couldn't get a truck stop to activate on a sleep icon. But stuff like this I would like to have up. The current job, the cargo, the delivery time, and things like that. Eventually, you guys, you may see super chats on being enabled on the channel. I've gotten a couple of emails from people asking me to turn it on, that they do want to donate. I mean, I don't want that to be a main part of my channel. Right now, I'm going to leave that disabled. But one day in chat, if you happen to see the $sign in the chat, that just means I've got super chat enabled. One second, guys. Yeah, I had to moderate your message there, Envious. I do not run retarders. Most American trucks really do not use them. They are becoming more popular and are starting to earn their way into trucks, but when I drove my truck, none of the trucks I had a retarder on it. I just use engine brake, really. The difference between a retarder and an engine brake, easy. The Jake brake or engine brake is a compression brake on the engine. Our retarder is a transmission brake, if you will. I'm just curious what other surprises that SCS may throw at us with the release of Utah. I'm sure they haven't shown us everything. Sorry guys, 1 second. I alt-tabbed in order to... I mean, when you guys say retarder, it does not show in chat. I've actually got to allow that message through. Because the word... part of that word they see as being offensive, that's why. But how a retarder works, I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you. I think the general concept is, say if I'm doing 58 and I have a transmission retarder. I'm going down a grade. My truck speeds up. The truck is going to automatically brake in order to keep me at that speed. Instead of the engine brake coming on, it's going to be the truck will brake itself. Yeah, don't worry about it, guys. I mean, if anybody has a problem with the word retarder because it is an actual term for a truck, I mean, that's their problem. Good for 300 miles. Yep, we got plenty to get down to Oxnard. It's part of the word that they don't like, Gary. That's the only reason for that. And the first 6 letters of retarder it's an offensive word to someone who is developmentally disabled, if you will, or a little bit on the slower side. That's the reason why it got blocked automatically. I mean, it's nothing that you guys are doing.
Go straight.
I mean, back when I was growing up, if you did something stupid, you got called those first 6 letters. So that's the reason why YouTube and Nightbot kind of block it out. And it's just like the OK symbol anymore. All of a sudden that is a white power symbol. It's like, really? That just blows my mind. The first 6 letters, remove the ER at the end. Yeah, but yeah, remove the ER, and you're right, Gary. Yep, you're right. I don't like cutting things close, so we're gonna stop and get ourselves some go-go juice. Heaven forbid if I call this the ML, which I've said a couple of times, and a lot of people didn't like that either. Is a supermarket. You might not have those where you're at. I think they're more of like a southeast and into the Midwest kind of supermarket. It's very regional. Let's not envy, it's a good idea. And it's like the eastern part of Pennsylvania where I live. I mean, there's a supermarket chain that's basically over on the coast, New Jersey, Delaware, Food Lion. And that's the only place that I've ever seen Food Lions. similar, I'm going to say, to maybe a Giant, perhaps Weiss, or even not even Martin, because that's the local grocery store where I live. But very similar to those. Right now we're in California. We're on our way to Oxnard. As for streaming this weekend, I am not sure what is going on as of yet. Sunday I will definitely be here, but my brother is coming in for the weekend tomorrow morning, so I might not be streaming either Friday or Saturday. Sunday, definitely.
Stay left.
No, I'm not staying left. I'm going on the truck side because I won't need to merge when we get to the other side of this.
Okay, let's find a new route.
One second, guys. I had another message to prove here. To answer that question, Martin, that will be up to the customer of whether they choose an MX-13 or if they choose a Cummins. horsepower wise, you will get more out of a Cummins than you will out of their MX. I think the MX maxes out at 500 horsepower, whereas the Cummins tops out at like 560, I think, or maybe even 605. So here's a perfect example of where a retarder would be useful. We're going down the grade. My jake brake came on automatically. I'm like 3 miles an hour over the speed limit, so that comes on. Whereas the retarder, instead of the jake brake coming on, the retarder will brake your truck. So right there, that was a perfect example to show the difference between the two. And there is a completely unique sound for a retarder also compared to an engine brake.
Stay left.
A retarder, I would say, is more like of a high-pitched whining noise, whereas the engine compression brake is really throaty and can get quite loud. That's because it's cheaper, Martin.
Stay left. Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, but also retarders are more prevalent in Europe than they are in America, too. Right up the road here to Oxnard, Jesse. That is, unless we hit a detour and have to go down somewhere and turn around. My goodness, that little box truck. No, we already stopped and got go-go juice. All depends on how you drive. And granted, I'm running this right now. We're getting 5.8 miles to the gallon of diesel. That's not good gas mileage for this truck.
Stay right, and then exit right.
Take care, Envious. Have yourself a good one.
Exit right. Get ready to turn left.
Oh, yep. Yeah, had to moderate your message again there, Gary. It's the, now that was the M word that was causing the issue there. But I don't care, I am not PC. I will say what I normally mean. Hey, Marion, how's it going today?
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Oh, YouTube filtered that one, Gary. Don't worry about it. I mean, most of the time, it goes through without any
Stay
issues.
right, and then turn right.
Yes, we are in the SES 389. I am running an accessory mod for this, though,
Turn right.
from Pete 379 JP. It is still working.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Hey, straight back in. I'll take that all day long. That's correct. That's the one. Especially this grain hauler, is when you back into a place like this, and really there's no place there to where you would actually dump a load out. No silos or anything, no grates on the ground. That is not realistic. I kind of wish they would add that. Alright, we're gonna do one more short one here. That is not short. So let's check and see if there is anything else here in Oxnard. Haven't been up to Fresno. Why you would take that to FedRex, no idea. But that's what we're gonna do.
Time to get the job done. straight.
And here I thought we were going to the Walmart over there. I guess we're going to the other one. Hey, seafood, my kind of diet.
Stay left, and then turn left.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong direction. This is the Walmart that we normally go to. I just came in the different way than what I normally come into Oxnard. My bad. Coda does not know which direction he's going either.
Stay left, and then turn left.
No, I'm not using any no damage mods.
Turn left. This is where it
No,
ends.
I've got damage. That most of that is tire wear. That 5%. Not going to make that. That's because I didn't line up properly. Nor did I give myself enough room. Since there's no trailers on either side, we can get in there. Should be easy, but no, I screwed up. Look at that. Way to go, Coda. And that is what happens when you cut things way too late. And we'll need one more pull up to straighten out. We'll be good then. It's like this here, picking up grain in a trailer like this, but there's no silo around. Does that make any sense to you guys?
Let's go. Turn right. Stay right, and then turn right.
how's it going today? I'm not doing too bad. Hopefully you are too. Thanks for joining
Stay left, and then turn left.
Trucker Blue, how's it going? Great to see you again.
Turn left.
There is a Freightliner dealership in Reading. It is a construction prefab is what it's going to be. It's not in the game as of yet. Darn it. Wrong red light. Wrong red light? Yeah, wrong green light there, Coda.
Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left. Stay right, and then exit right.
Whoops.
Exit right.
Yeah, the tarp was on there. Definitely get by Pumpkin Patch. I don't want to be behind them. Granted, once this turns into a single lane up here, they're going to be nice and slow. Adrian, I get most of my mods from the Steam Workshop or from the SCS forums. Steam Workshop, if you're going to subscribe to them, make sure you take a look at the last upload date. Anything that's before June right now when 135 released, you're probably going to want to avoid. In order to get the mod, you just slap the green subscribe button. It will then download. Only through a mod can you make it snow for the time being. Well, I've got several mods active currently. One of them is a real company mod, so instead of Wahlberg, we get Walmart. The truck that I'm running today, even though it's a base truck, the accessories are a mod. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Maybe he thought he was pulling a trailer. Well, I'll be completely honest with you, Adrian. If you're just thinking about getting in the game, right away I would not add mods. Even though the game sounds on their own are not the greatest for the time being, I do recommend playing the game for maybe a week or so before you start adding mods. If you already have a Steam account, they are free to make, mind you. What you can do if you want to just run around Arizona for the time being, download the free-to-play version, Arizona. It's a map expansion, but basically you will get the entire game and only Arizona to run around in. That way you can see if you're going to like it before you spend the money.
Stay left.
American Truck Simulator. You can, Gary. If you go in there, you're going to get stuck, though.
Stay left.
Yeah, the engine that I'm running is an engine mod from Creechbomb. Of course, he's the master of sounds for both ETS2 and ATS. Version 2.8 of his mod, available on the SCS forums. We're running the Cummins N14, and this is a chipped motor at 605. What chipped means is basically a computer chip controls the engine. They went in and modified that chip to go up to 605. The N14 on its own maxed out at 525. That is Grapevine Hill, Gary. Literally, it's one of the more steeper ones in California. If you start going down a grade and you lose your brakes, that's why you use a truck ramp. As we get closer to winter, Adrian, yeah, I'll probably start running a snow mod that I have.
Go straight.
Right now, I am not Tyrone because I'm on the 136 beta. Coast to Coast is not working. Mantrid is not going to update that until Utah is released. Hey Thomas, how's it going today?
Go straight.
I appreciate that, Adrian. If your subscriptions if your subscriptions are private, I won't get the notification, just so you know. It's kind of weird about California. The speed limit for them is 65 miles an hour, but most of the time you end up passing the cars the same as you do as the trucks.
Straight.
The game is only a single player game. Now there is a game hack called Truckers MP that does have CBs in there to where you can talk to friends, but that is not a supported game version. We're going up the road here to Fresno. That's my exit coming up. We're gonna step on the accelerator here and get by Cisco. Okay, apparently that's more than a half mile. Yeah, in-game version 136, everybody is going to be getting this grain trailer. No longer will you need to buy it from Bart or Pinga or whoever else made one. And the only thing that with a modded grain hauler, right now I do have one that's been updated by Keith D. Literally, I'm not able to customize the trailer, the rims or anything. So I'm not sure if what's going on with that, but the only thing is the loads might be different and there's more customization. That really is it. There's also a belt one for the grain hauler too that you're able to switch out between.
Turn right.
No date as of yet, Jess. I'm thinking the first full week of November, like the 5th or the 7th, to be honest, but that is only my guess. it's gonna, if you're just starting out, Adrian, you need 1,000 subscribers and more than 4,000 watch hours, I believe, and that is automatic for monetization if you get approved. I mean, I'm able to turn on super chat and have donation links and all that. I just choose not to. I mean, there's enough people who do that to where they expect to make a boatload of money doing that, or to have subscribers and donations pay for their sim rig updates, computer updates, and whatnot. I'm not gonna do that. I'm in this only for the community, not for the money.
Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left.
If you don't have 1,000 subscribers, then you basically can put donation links for like PayPal Me or Streamlabs or things like that.
Ready to turn left. Turn left. We are finished.
It would be underneath the creator studio, Adrian. Hey, awesome, Terry. Lots of other people have already done that. You can search for a video on how to start streaming on YouTube, and you will get your answers. Oh, I was gonna go in here. I'm just gonna do a trailer purchase. So with 136, the two new trailers that we're getting are, where are they guys at? We're getting the bulk feed here. We got one here, and then we've got the grain hopper. The grain hopper, as I mentioned, a couple of different configurations. We've got this, and then we've also got the belt side, which is underneath. And two different lengths, well, actually several. We've got 28 feet, 40, and then 50. This is available in several different options also, such as your regular doubles, B double, Rocky Mountain, Turnpike doubles, and triples. For the time being, Turnpike doubles and triples, I believe, are only Nevada. That's going to change once Utah gets released. I believe these are allowed in Utah in addition. No skins or anything like that. Basically, you can just do your whatever you paint here. And there it goes. And then you can customize each of the rims, the fronts, backs. Now, as I had mentioned with my trailer here, the standard does not have the extra lights here on the top. Moving to exclusive will give you those. And then we go to the bulk feed. Literally, it's going to be just one size here and one footage, 45. Your paint is only going to change this bar right here, and then the frame rails at the bottom. That is it. And then the same thing here, add a few more lights, your tires, and then standard or exclusive on the back. If you guys are curious as to what mods I was running during this stream, let me go ahead and save my game here. Let's hop out and I will show them to you. Alright, and here's my mod list. Hidden barriers, what that is hides the end of world X's. Speaker navigation, what this is a speaker effect for the voice nav. Parking brake sounds here. Dashboard mod that I was running, that's this right in here. The accessory pack, this is Creechbomb's engine. Some of the darker textures for stock tires. Smarty's wheel pack, that is additional tires. Painted truck traffic and truck traffic pack, these are mods by JazzyCat for different traffic during the game itself. AI Cisco Trailer Pack USA, that is a whole bunch of real companies that you are able to see in AI traffic. You can also set up a customization file to haul your own trailers. Say you want to haul Swift all the time, you could do it with Cisco's Trailer Pack USA. Real Logos project that changed the post-head trucks to FedEx, UDS to UPS, the Farland bus to Greyhound. Real company logo 3D. What this is here is Staples, Best Buy, Walgreens, Whole Foods, Walmart, Home Depot, and the Mac Pinnacle here. I'm running Galeeman's version from the SCS forums. With this mod here, the Mac dealerships are active, and those dealerships are in Sacramento, Pendleton, and Yakima for the time being. The International LT is available on the Steam Workshop, also from Galeeman. Great little mod there. And then the W900A from, forget the modder's name, but awesome truck. And that's it for the mod manager. That's what I was running during the stream. Alright, but we are going to call it quits here for this Thursday evening. I do want to thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy today's stream, make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you're already not subscribed and want to help the channel continue to grow, slap that red subscribe button. You can then enable notifications by clicking on the gray bell. You can have them set for all or personalized to your liking. And as always, guys, keep that shiny side up, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop.